I don't know if y'all know who Dr. Umar is, but I've always listened to a lot of things that he used to talk about on YouTube. I think he's a very smart guy. But I've been seeing a lot of reports on YouTube and I've been seeing a lot of reports on different platforms saying that he is about to lose the school. Now, it's a school that he's been promising to open. If I'm not mistaken, I think like for the last 15, maybe 20 years. I think it's 15 years. But anyway, rumor has it that he is in danger of losing the school. And I've seen a lot of people poke fun at him. They say that he's online asking for money. He asking for donations. He asking for people to send money through Cash App, through Apple Pay. He said that he's broke. I don't know how true that is. I don't know if it's a gimmick. I don't know if it's a scam. I don't know. But I'm saying all that to say this right here. At what point are we going to stop talking down on each other? It seems that when things are going good, we tend to support each other then. When things are going great, we have each other back. When things are going great, we want to uplift. We want to uplift somebody that's already sitting up high. He's about to lose this school, I think, through a foreclosure. And people are poking fun at him. They're laughing, calling him names, saying he's a scammer, saying he this. And I'm not going to say any of those things about Dr. Umar because I don't know him personally. I never talked to him, never shook his hand, I never wrote him a letter, never received a letter or a phone call or text or anything from him. So I'm not going to say anything about him negatively. But the only thing I would say is that one thing that we should learn from Dr. Umar in this situation is that we have to count the cost before we build. When you're trying to start a business, no matter what it is, you have to count the cost. You can't. It's so easy to get online and say, "Hey, I'm finna open up this business. It's gonna be open up on such and such street on such and such date." It's very easy to say that, but when you start trying to open it up and make your vision a reality, well, that's when things get a little tricky. That's when it gets a little difficult. Now, I'm speaking from experience. Myself, I had a clothing line I was trying to come up with. Now, I did the research on trying to figure out how much would it cost to buy the clothes that I needed. I didn't factor in a lot of things when it comes to starting my own clothing line business. It's not just about buying clothes and putting your logo on it. It's deeper than that, especially when you get into the designing of it. I didn't count the cost. I had to buy clothes. I had to buy print machines. I had to buy heat pressers. It was so much things I had to buy. Then I had a hard time with the marketing. I didn't know anything about marketing. So I'm trying to promote. I'm trying to market. I'm trying to design. I'm trying to do all these things. And I'm trying to come up with everything by myself. I didn't have no team. It pretty much was just me. And eventually, I had to say, I can't do it. Well, the reason why I walked away from it because I did not count the cost. It looked easy. Everybody else online made it look easy. Everybody else online were talking about, hey, buy my clothing line. Check out my clothing brand. They made it look so easy. I don't know how much they were selling, but it made it look easy. Let me tell you something. Trying to open up a business is not easy. Like I said, it's easy to have a dream. It's very easy to have a vision. But it's another thing to execute that vision, to make that dream a reality. I took this from someone by the name of Jason Wilson, and I can't remember what I saw this on, but he gave a list of 5 things you should do when you're trying to start a business, when you're trying to get your business off the ground. He said number one, it's 5 things. One, count the cost before you build, meaning do your research. Try to get resources. Go to a library. Go online. Try to gather all the information you can possibly gather up in order for you to even start building your business. I don't care if you're gonna rent a building, buy a building, build a building. If you need a building, no matter what it is, count the cost before you build. Do your research. 2, don't try to do it alone. I tried doing it alone and I failed. Because I had to do everything pretty much by myself. I had to design everything. I had to go feel the fabric, purchase the fabric. I gotta pay for it. I gotta work to pay for it. I gotta market. I gotta promote. I gotta take pictures. I gotta find somebody to model my stuff. I gotta post. It was too much, and I burned myself out because I did not have a team. When starting a business, don't do it alone. Get yourself a team. 3, expect delays and challenges. There are going to be some delays and challenges along the way. Everything is not going to go smooth. Everything is not going to be perfect. There are going to be some bumps. There are going to be some minor setbacks, maybe some major setbacks. Be aware of that. Number 4, hold yourself accountable. Make sure you surround yourself with people who hold each other accountable. Don't make excuses. If you meant to do something and you didn't do it for whatever reason, to make excuses, just say, okay, I didn't do it. I got to do it next time. Everybody make sure they do their job. And when they don't do their job, you hold them accountable and they'll hold themselves accountable. Number 5, be patient and productive. It takes a long time to start a business. If you could wake up tomorrow and say, I'm going to start a construction business. If you have a construction business up and running by Friday, I can promise you that business is not going to last long. It takes patience to build a success. I don't care if you want to be a content creator. The chances of you going viral out your first video is slim next to none. The probability of you getting 5 million followers within 30 days is slim next to none. It's a slow grind, and that's pretty much any business. In the business you start, you're not gonna start it on top when you first started. So remember these 5 things. Count the cost before you build. Number 2, don't do it alone. Number 3, expect delays and challenges. Number 4, hold yourself accountable, or shall I say stay accountable. And 5, be patient and productive. Y'all have a good day, and thanks for tuning in.